Wednesday, second week of June 2012. And we're going to see if we can play Jeff. I was just thinking about 5 or 6 years ago, I was at a state music teacher conference, and I was the president of our music teacher association at that time, and I got to meet Robert Vandal. He was one of the guest artists and presenters and masterclass teachers up in Tucson. And Robert Vandal is the perfect gentleman. He always teaches standing up. He wears a suit and a tie. I think he's from Ohio, and I was born in Ohio. And all of his pieces, we asked him a lot of questions, and I had lunch with him. And I even have my picture taken with him by one of the other teachers. But we do everything exactly opposite. You see, I got blue jeans on here, wear sandals. Lots of times I have my feet propped up, not on the piano, but on maybe a chair or something in front of me, or because I have a bad back and I'm pretty uncomfortable just sitting and even playing the piano, practicing. I hurt my back in the Army back in '69, and I've had to put up with it ever since. But he said he never wrote a piece with a student in mind, and I never wrote a piece without a student in mind. So I had this student about 12 years ago, a little troublemaker, teenager, real quiet, but he was always mixing stuff up, and sometimes kind of hard to get through to, but a fairly smart kid. He just definitely had teenage issues. You know, he was like 12 or 13 when I went to teach him. And but I wrote a piece and called it Jeff after him, because it gave him a little more incentive to learn the piece. So it doesn't sound like Jeff. I made it sound pretty nice, but it's kind of enigmatic. In the middle it goes into a minor, sort of a sinister sounding section, a little changing, different, contrasting ideas. So let's give it a try. This piece, I just sat down at the piano. You know, that's all I have to hear is like C major, going to the median, E minor. That's the thing that's unique about it. Both lines start soft and build up. I'm always doing that with phrases: soft, louder. Back soft. Vary it by arpeggios, a broken chord, you know. stay down accent each time. Smooth hop, hop, smooth hop, hop. And I made that mistake the first time. We changed from 4/4 and a 2/4 measure that's a transition a couple of times in there to 3/4, and so it's like triplets, you know. The I say the dotted half note of the 3/4 time, what we're in now, is equal to the half note of the 4/4 time. So basically, we're playing triplets. You can go a little faster. And I did a little Marloweism there. A lot of good composers like to figure out how many ways they can play the same thing. First, since this piece goes major and minor, C major, C minor, at the end I give it minor in the left hand, minor in the right hand, major in the left hand, both major, then both minor. So I mix major, minor. How many ways you can do it? Four, you know. So I mix a minor in the left hand with a major in the right, a minor in the right, a major in the left, and they both go major, and then they both go minor. It's something as a composer I like to do.